Hello, I'm going to show you guys how to do those world edit things, but instead in Bedrock using only one command. So yeah, this is going to be pretty simple, but the command is a bit long, so I'll expect you guys to pause. This is going to be the structure, and then you only need one command. The command behind this is just a prototype. It doesn't really work that well. Okay, so I'm just gonna show you guys what it's going to look like. Of course, the structure block can be different from you guys. You can make it however you want, but this is generally how it'll look like. And then yeah, you'll I'm kind of bad, sorry, but that's basically how it look like. You can make easy terrain. You can make it how big as you want, how small as you want, how long as you want. It's very changeable and it works on mobile, so apparently. Well, obviously I'm using it on mobile. Sorry if I'm a bit awkward. So yeah, you can make cool stuff. Anyways, back to here. That's the structure block I'm going to use, and then the one command. The structure block is completely changeable. Now let's move on to how you're going to make it. First, you're going to need a structure block. I assume you know how to get structure blocks since you're searching up about this, but it's basically a slash give a structure block. You will also need the void, as you can see there, so make sure you get one too. So after that, you get your structure block, your void, and the command block. And so first, you get your structure block. So obviously, just design however you want it to be. The offset and the whole radius thing can be later after you design it. So I'm just gonna do something very simple here, just a tiny kind of island, I guess. So yeah, you can pause here, put your design wherever. Don't worry, this works on the latest version, as that's what I'm using, the tiny takeover one. Okay. Now once you have it, you're going to have to sort of crop the size and offset. What you're going to do is just make it as compact as possible, and you're also going to want to remove the structure block. Like the structure block cannot be inside the radius, so that's why I offsetted it so that structure block won't be inside. So this one is just a 3x4, and as you can see, there are gaps in this structure. This is where the void will come in. This void will make sure that any block that was there previously will not get deleted. Like, let's say you place a structure block, but it's a block into the ground. That ground will turn into air. So using the structure block, the ground will stay there. And then you're just gonna save it, put any other name you want. I'm gonna use test. I'm gonna save it in both memory and disk because I don't really know how structures fully work for this command, so I'm just saving it in both just in case. Now, once you have that, we're gonna have to use this command block. And I suggest pausing here because it's really long. Repeat all active, and that's the command. It's really long. So I'm gonna highlight the things that you can change out. So yeah. Now, I expect you guys to pause by now, or maybe skip this part once you have the command, but yeah, that's sorry, this is kind of my first video, so it's a bit awkward. I also might make more command videos since, yeah. Anyways, for this to also work, you're gonna have to tag yourself, add, and then since I just put world edit, you can also put world edit, and once you tag yourself, it's done. So as you can see here, I'm going to start placing things. It's not directly at the middle of my screen, but that's because of how I put the command. Obviously, if you put it like right in front of you, then it's going to work like that. And as you can see, I actually made a mistake where I accidentally deleted the command block. Sorry about that. And then yeah, that's it. It works now. Thank you guys.